Welcome back to Sport on 7, coming to you this week from Internet City. Now here's Ali back with a brand new tennis tip, and this time he's brought an ATP professional along to help.
Hi guys, Ali, your tennis pro from Excel Sports, and today I'm at the Al Murjatana for another tennis tip. Now this week we've got a very special guest, a good friend of mine who is on the show, an ATP top 100 in the world, Pakistan #1, who's had numerous wins over players such as Andy Roddick, Richard Gasquet, Marty Fish, and quite a few others. So I would like you to welcome today Aisam-Ul-Haq Qureshi. Aisam, buddy, how you doing? I'm good as well, thank you. Thanks for being on the show. Great stuff, man. So today it's going to be Asam's turn to show us some drills. So are you ready for that? Yeah? All right, Sam, so what are we going to do first today?
I think my serve is my main weapon in tennis.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very important stroke because when you're serving, you start the point with the serve. And I think a lot of time the beginners, and you see the club tennis people, they miss a lot of serves while they're playing. So I think I'll give them like a handful of tips to improve their serves and to work on it.
Sounds good, yeah.
It's pretty easy to understand, so hopefully I'll try to make it even easier. So
Okay.
let's see how it goes.
So a lot of people out there, they muscle the ball, so I'm sure your tip's going to come in handy.
Let's see.
Yeah?
Well, obviously everybody knows serve is the most important for me, I think, more important aspect of tennis. It's the only time when the server is in total control and you have no influence of the opponent because he doesn't know where you're serving and he wouldn't know also. The main concept of serve is actually before you step on the line to serve, make sure where you want to hit the serve. A lot of time it happens, people just get on the line and they think, okay, we're going to serve there.
And this normally happens a lot in recreational level, really. That's what we see. People just come in, their whole concern is about hitting the ball really hard and getting it in.
Recreational stuff also, at the pro level also, when the things get tight, a lot of time players forget about it.
True.
I think the best servers in the world, if you take Sampras or Rafter or even Izvich and all those guys,
or yourself,
they always used to say that they used to think like at least 4 to 5 seconds before we're going to hit the target. Whether whoever they're playing, and no matter what the opponent is going to be doing on the other side. I think 80% of the time when the ball goes in the net in the service, when the people try to hit the serve when it's coming down, that's where the whole body weight comes down.
True.
And they can't really accelerate anything.
Well, now for people out there to know as well, like you hear a lot of time coaches saying, toss the ball higher, but they miss the point of emphasizing on the contact point of when and how to make the contact point.
You see at the club level mostly, when the people try to hit the serve, they tend to move their body away from the ball.
I've seen that hundreds of times that happens.
I think it's pretty, you can't hit a consistent serve like that.
Definitely.
Even if you don't have any pace, or no matter whatever your style is, I think if you follow the ball after hitting the serve, I think it will improve the consistency of your serve a lot. And whether you serve and volley or whether you don't serve and volley, I think the main thing is to follow the ball where you want to hit it and go towards it. Whether it's a step or whether 2 steps, or if you want to serve and volley, then you should totally go all the way. Modern tennis is all about being fast, and serves are going up to 240 Ks also. But I think the tip that would help them a lot is something I learned also when I was serving. My coach gave me an example of putting a nail into the wall through a hammer.
That's right. I remember that as well. That was during the junior circuit, isn't it?
So one can, sitting at home, let's consider it as a hammer. I would never try to put a nail in this way, like turning around the hammer and put it like this. Normally I would put a nail like this, and I would try to hammer it into a wall like this.
Exactly.
And if you can see, I'm just using my wrist. I'm not using my arm. If you take any sport, if you take baseball also, normally they don't use their whole arm.
It's a pronation that matters. This way you can really generate the zip into the ball that you need. And a lot of times players, they try to muscle the ball and then using the whole arm. What they need to do is go through the ball, like whip it.
To show you the speed of the ball. Did you hear the snap in the end?
All right guys, now we're going to see some really whipping serves from Aisam Qureshi, who served at a high of 120 miles per hour. And he recorded the highest aces by the first round of Wimbledon in 2007. And I believe, unfortunately, he lost to Murat Safin in round number 2. He was supposed to play Federer in the next round. So Sam, show us some of your big serves.
Just in the end again, I showed you 5 steps. Basically, I'm visualizing to hit it into the body of my opponent. I'm going to visualize it hitting straight to his body. I pick my target. I'm going to bounce the ball. Next thing I'm going to concentrate on is step number 2. It's about the toss and the ball being stationary when I hit it. Third, for me, being a natural serve and volleyer, I would like to take 3-4 steps towards the ball. So I'll be following my serve. And fourth and fifth, the more important is the snap, if I want to generate any pace on the serve in the end. Because nowadays it's all about how fast you can hit the serve. And yeah, so let's put all these steps into one motion, and hopefully you can practice it whenever you're trying to play. All right, here we go.
Here we go. All right.
Well, I'm pretty happy with that serve. I visualize, now I'm going to throw the ball up and just snap. So I think if you guys work on this for a week or 2 weeks and actually take time to visualize and do all the fundamentals right, I bet your opponent is going to be having a tough time breaking your serve at any level.
All right, Sam, that was brilliant. Thanks a lot for the demonstration.
Yeah, but I hope it helps your, all the viewers out there. They just have to keep it in mind that the serve is not going to get better in a day or 2 days.
Of course, yeah.
You have to kind of, do all those aspects, what I've told them. It takes time.
Practice makes perfect, guys.
Yeah,
so you have to remember, now the 5 key points that Aisam demonstrated today. So number 1 is visualization.
Obviously.
Number 2 is the ball toss. Number 3, the contact point. A contact point, like you mentioned, just a millisecond pause is where you make the contact for a maximum body transfer into the ball. And number 4 will be the follow-up. So always follow up in the direction where you're hitting the ball. And last but not the least, the tip that Aisam gave, try to hammer.
Yeah, just think of the hammer. Use your wrist, not your
the ball.
forearm.
That's right, to get more whip on the ball. Now, you guys need to, you guys can write this down as well and try to practice this every time you're on the tennis court. And within a month or so, you will see your serve will dramatically improve. And next thing you know, you'll be thanking Aisam for this one, and you'll be serving like a pro very soon. Now guys, unfortunately, we're out of time. I hope you enjoyed today's tip. And you can always write us and tell us what you like to see the XL way. And lucky for me, because Sam is going to do another tip for us, which you guys will only see the following week. So make sure you keep tuned in. Sam,
pleasure being here.
Thanks for being on the show.
No problem, man.
All right, I'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
All right, all the best for your tournaments.
Thanks a lot.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thanks, Ali. We have missed you.